Hey everyone, this is your girl Coteria. So let's go ahead and talk about Armon Wiggins and Al Reynolds. For the past couple of weeks, I've been, reading the comments under T.G.I.F videos of people, particularly Armon fans, going after Al Reynolds because they've been saying that he's been intentionally shading Armon, doing the episodes of them co-hosting together. And every time, Armon has something to say or indifferent of what Al Reynolds says on the topic, he always refers to him as boy or dismissing him like, child, please, you don't know what you're talking about. You young, you immature, you haven't got your feet wet. You know what I'm saying? And I remember on one of the episodes I had seen the one that they were talking about Andy Cohen because he's being sued because I believe of some type of sexual allegations for one of the Real Housewives. I'm not sure of what city it is, but one of the housewives is suing Andy Cohen for sexual assault or inappropriate behavior. And so, Armon, Claudia Jordan, and Al Reynolds was talking about it. And so, Armon gave his breakdown, his point of view. And, Al Reynolds said something, even though at the end he did say he was just kidding, but he was just like, now you're starting to make sense to me. This is what he said to Armon. But he said, I'm just kidding, in a playful manner. But that's not the only and the first time that Al Reynolds has kind of like been condescending towards Armon or kind of slick shading him. He also likes to overtalk him, dismiss, his opinion, his point of view. So Armon Wiggins fans been picking up on this. I've seen it too. I've been meaning to talk about it, but we're going to talk about it now, here, today. And I did see a video from in my news feed. I don't know who the channel is, where basically Al and Armon Wiggins did a live stream. I believe it was on YouTube or IG. And basically, Al Reynolds was clearing up, I guess, the speculations and the rumors and the comments that people was making, saying that Al, why is he dissing and slick shading Armon, and why he's trying to dismiss Armon, and he's doing it on Fox. So he said he has no beef, no pressure with Armon. He likes him. He been watching him on his YouTube platform throughout the years. He's rooting for him. He said there's no beef. He just saying that's just, I guess, his approach when they talk about certain topics and whatnot. But he said he's not trying to demean Armon. We see differently. We hear and see differently than what Armon is, of what he's alleging. Now Armon's trying to, backpedal on this. He's not really trying to say, yes, Al is disrespecting him or treating him like a child. He's trying to basically cover for Al and was like, no, it's a misunderstanding. That's his verbiage. That's how he talk. He's not trying to be mean, demean me or be disrespectful, but we see it different. We know that Armon Wiggins trying to play the fancy. He's trying to keep it cordial, cool and collective because he wants to be that permanent host. And I think that Armon might be the permanent host of Fox. So that's my opinion. Even though a few weeks ago I did, say I don't think so. I did say that, he does look good hosting T.G.I.F. His appearance is on point. Of course, to articulate his words. Of course, he know how to give constructive criticism and stuff. He got his own YouTube channel. He has 180,000 subscribers. He has a fan base, but I didn't think that he would be a permanent host. But it looked like possibly he may be. Because, I've been seeing Armon Wiggins more on Fox Soul, as a co-host than any other influencer or blogger. So that says a lot. That it adds value. They like what Armon brings. He brings numbers, The views are going up and stuff. It would never be like Funky Dineva, but like I said, he's bringing them views. He's a good eye candy to watch and look at. You know what I'm saying? So I think that Armon Wiggins might be the permanent host. I think he knows, but he's going to do another Just Hilarious. He's going to pretend that, he hasn't been chosen and selected. Even though we all know that Armon has been chosen and selected, even though I feel like he was not going to get selected, but the odds are kind of in his favor based on his appearance. He's constantly showing up, doing, countless episodes on T.G.I.F. That says a lot in its own. So that's what, but like I said, back to Al Reynolds. I feel like in time, Al and Armon are going to clash heads. This is my theory. This is my opinion. We can agree to disagree. Al have already showed, showed himself such as how he talks to Armon, referring to him as boy. is disrespectful. He has a name. Or saying that you haven't made sense up until now, that is very disrespectful. You have never seen Al Reynolds talk or demean Funky Dineva. He knows better. Or T.S. Madison or Claudia. You know what I'm saying? He's very dismissive when it comes down to Armon. And I kind of picked this up, ever since Armon been doing co-hosting T.G.I.F. A lot of people picked it up as well. But like I said, Armon don't want to address it. You know what I'm saying? Because he don't want to mess up on his bag. They said that position is what, 200 to 250,000 a year. That's way more than what Armon makes on his channel, I'm pretty sure. So he wants that. He also wanted, such as, an accolade on his resume, so he could throw it in Jason Lee's face. However, you know what I'm saying, because he was in Jason Lee's shadow, he was a mentor until they fell out. So we'll see how long this lasts with Armon Wiggins, but I'm happy for him. I'm happy that he's finally doing something different instead of talking about, female beefing and female music and stuff. Even though he specializes in that, and he's good at breaking down, the streaming of songs and albums and charts and all this other stuff. But it's so good to finally hear and see Armon talk about different topics. I knew that's something that he can do because he did it early on before he kind of blew up, before he started, before he transitioned into speaking about, female rap beefs. You know what I'm saying? It's different. It's really good that he's talking about something different instead of Cardi B. Now, speaking of Cardi B, I'm going to need Kim Barbie to actually start windmilling better for Cardi B and start to be her mouth, to start to speak up, because you her mouthpiece when it comes down to Armon Wiggins. Yes, I'm going to be shady and messy. I have noticed that in the recent 2 months that Armon has, no, not recent 2 months. Matter of fact, for the recent months, we're going to say 4 or 5 months, he switched up on Cardi. Now everything is negative when it comes to Cardi. Her songs, is a flop. It ain't hitting anymore. Of course, there has been a falling out behind the scenes. He doesn't want to address it. She don't want to address it. They're going to play this Guess Who? We don't know game. But we know there's pressure. We know, like I said, there's pressure in that dynamic because it's nothing but negative rhetoric when it comes to Armon talking about Cardi B. And Kim Barbie seemed to open up his mouth when it comes down to Nicki Minaj and other females or anybody else. But when it comes down to Armon Wiggins, how come you don't have that same energy, Kim Barbie? He's a man like you. You both are gay. It's just that you got plastic surgery, look more feminine. Kim Barbie, nothing wrong with that. Still handsome. But I'm going to need you to do a better job, such as coming at Armon. Matter of fact, come at Armon. Why are you backing away or backing down when it comes down to Armon? You acting like you don't hear him talking greasy about your friend or dining your friend. But if it was Nicki Minaj saying something or shading, Cardi B, you got so much to say. Okay, there's pressure. There's smoke. But when it comes down to Armon, you seem to not. You see, but you unsee. You don't want to see. Are you scared of Armon? Are you intimidated of Armon? Or do you feel like Armon's going to clap back at that ass? Do you feel like Armon, got your tea? Why are you scared to address another man? He's a gay man at that. That's the $1 million question. Kim Barbie, there's so much things you can say about Armon. If you do your research, come on. Armon is really easy read. But you need to start opening your mouth when it comes down to Armon because he's been, shading your friend very poorly. And it's very embarrassing. So you need to, do something about this, Kim Barbie. Speaking about Armon, like I said, I'm happy for Armon. I'm glad, like I said, he won't be talking about female rap, for the next 5 days. You know what I'm saying? I'm not sure if he's going to let his channel go a little bit. He probably is going to have to because it's going to be a lot trying to, do Fox Soul 5 days out the week. I'm pretty sure they have a 2 days break. They got to, be off for 2 days and then try to come on your channel and talk about female rap. You're not going to be able to catch up. He already kind of indicated when he did the little live stream with Al Reynolds to clear up the rumors that he was tired. Okay, it's going to start wearing a tearing on him, but at the same time, you don't want to let your channel go. Funky Dineva already said it. He let his channel go and was making Fox Soul grow while his channel was falling apart. So that, what I'm saying? Same thing with Al Reynolds. He hasn't been on his YouTube channel because he's so dedicated to Fox Soul. He got other business, avenues that he does too. So we're going to see if this is going to work out for Armon. We're going to see if it's going to work out for Armon in the long run. Is he going to be able to, do 2 jobs, in one, on a social media platform, or he's going to eventually let go TGIF. Or when he find another better business, you know what I'm saying, plan, he might just scrap them all together. I don't see Armon lasting on TGIF for too long before, you know, he start become, you know, his britches start become too big. He's very egotistic. We already know he's very prideful. So, you know, I feel like Al Reynolds is going to continue demeaning him and shading him because he's way younger. He feels that Armon is very unexperienced. You know, yes, he's been on YouTube for many years. You would have thought that he was, you know, would have been at 300K, but he's struggling to get to 200K. And I've been watching him on and off for years, Shade, but it's the truth. What's going on with that? The numbers ain't numbering like it should be. You got Storm Moreau over here who don't surpass Armon. You got Make It Make Sense almost going to surpass Armon. Something's not going on. That's why I say he's too comfortable in that female category. Get outside your comfort zone, Armon, and your channel will probably grow. I hope it starts growing now that you're going to be permanently on Fox. So, okay? If he can sit up there and critique and shade Cardi B, he should be able to take direct criticism from the person on the outside looking in. Armon should be at least be at 300 to 400K with all the years he's been on YouTube. But that's all I got to say. I'm happy for Armon for getting the permanent seat over there on T.G.I.F Fox. So even though I was indifferent, I didn't think he was going to get it. Not that I have a problem. I mean, Armon is a good fit. He's younger. You know what I'm saying? So his opinion is going to be quite different from Claudia and Al, who's also a father. And, you know, Claudia, of course, she doesn't have any kids, but, you know, she's more experienced in the industry than Armon. So their point of view is going to be different. But, yeah, I wish him the best. I just hope he don't fall out with anybody, you know, on T.G.I.F soon. Hopefully he can last a year, but we'll see. Time will tell. But that's all I got to say, y'all. All right.